time here in Cleveland, Ohio. It's Len here, and we're at the painting table this morning. We're going to hang out for a little while here this afternoon while I get a little more hair painting done on this little guy here. This is Reborn Thomas, if I'm correct. Yes, it's Thomas. And this is what we've got done so far. And we got a little ways to go. This is going to be a no bake baby, meaning this is going to be completely air dry. So I'm selling this as a cuddle head. So this one will be available as a cuddle head just for practicing hair painting and different air dry types of varnishes that I want to use and try out. So it's kind of like a practice thing. Welcome, welcome. So I'm going to be sitting here chatting with you and painting. We're going to work on the front hairline. We're going to start bringing this forward. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Hello, hello, good afternoon. So I got my eye like right on the phone, the camera, so I can see chat. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I am Jen Lynn. We're working on the front hairline, like the front hairline here. For a fine liner here, my modified fine liner. Oh my goodness. Hello, 110 people. Good afternoon. Hello, Gladys. How are you doing? Good to see you. Hi, bye. Need to get tea. There you go. Go grab some tea. Thanks for being here for a second. Hello. That sounds good, actually. I can use some tea. Should have hubby bring me up some tea. Sounds yummy to me. We're bringing forth the hairline here. My mom's birthday's in 3 days. Well, happy birthday to your mom. You're back. Well, you're back. That was quick. What kind of tea are we drinking today? It sounds good. I think I'll have Mark bring me some, like I said. We got sweet tea. Do we got lemon tea? Do we got hot tea? Cold iced tea? What's it made out of? This is made out of vinyl. So these are hyper realistic vinyl art dolls. And right now we are doing we're moving the hairline forward, and then we're going to be doing eyebrows, and we're running right into the eyebrow here. So we'll like start the beginnings of the eyebrows. I'd say this is pretty tricky, especially when you got a camera in your face. So we're going to do it very, very cautiously. Ah, yes, here is the face. What's up? Nope, I didn't kill anything. Vinyl can't be alive. You can't kill it. I am a serial killer of vinyl. Yeah, you can't kill it. We're bringing it to life, if anything. We're making it more realistic. Can I have that baby, please? No, I'm not giving it away, but it will be available for purchase. This is a cuddle head. And this is a completely air dry. This is going to be a no-bake baby, meaning there is, we're not using the heat set varnishes. Let me turn down the music. It's getting quite annoying. Obnoxious. Okay, we were getting a little obnoxious for a minute there. Oh. Okay. It's soft to the touch right now, but it's not squishy, if that's what you mean. It's vinyl. Let's see. Pushing in on it. It's vinyl. And he's got some, it could be a boy or a girl. Whoever decides to buy it can be a boy or a girl. It has a lot of detail, veining, a lot of mottling. Oh, I forgot to put the Milia on. We'll do that. Milia is newborn acne, like baby pimples that some babies, a lot of newborns have when they're born. So yeah, we're starting to work on the side hairline here. We're bringing it out, and we're bringing it into the forehead, into the eyebrows. This baby needs some eyebrows. We got the beginnings of the eyebrows here. Look at those cute little eyebrows. Thank you for the heart. That is cute. Hello, everybody. I'm Jenlyn. If you're just scrolling in, I'm Jenlyn. We are in Cleveland, Ohio. It is sunny today. And I am painting hair on Reborn Thomas here. We're doing the front hairline now. The fine details, we're bringing it forward. And that's what we're doing here. This one will be up for sale real soon. Junie is coming along. We finally got the oven working again with the new dome and the new, we got the new like plastic piece to it. So there's only so much baking I can do in the house. So a lot of projects are delayed right now. So I probably will continue baking next weekend. So I do apologize, especially to the person who has the cuddle head order. I am so sorry. I can't, I get sick way too easy. So there's only so much baking I can do in the house. So that doll needs to get her thick medium done yet, and then it needs to be baked another couple times. I do apologize for that. I'm waiting for the weather to get warmer to stick the oven outside. So I'll be making a nice little spot outside for the oven, and I prepped all the show dolls for the Kansas Doll Show, so that's what I did last night. If you are a member of this channel, I did a live stream of how I prep my doll kits for painting. Mark, is that you? Uh-oh, it's either Mark or Bubby getting into trouble. Hey, Kathy, how are you doing? Yeah, we were having little oven troubles. Other than that, we're okay. But I do realize that I need to bake outside to avoid having health problems. Because I get bad headaches, and I had a little bit of a headache last night from baking parts. So I'm like, okay, I'm only going to do so much indoors, and then the rest is going to be done outdoors. What good weather's coming soon, so we're already into March, so that's good. I'm excited for that. How are you doing, Kathy? How you been? How's hubby been doing? You and hubby. Amazing, amazing. Thank you. We have been doing doctor appointments. I know soon I'll have to be doing some doctor appointments for my eyes. My eyes, I got something wrong with them. I have dry eye syndrome, something where my eyes are extremely dry and they hurt like the dickens. Like crazy. And that's what's been causing my headaches as well. I've been getting, I was like, normally I don't get headaches, but I have been recently because of my dry eyes. Oh, what type of heart procedure did you have? Did he have prayers? I'm keeping him in my prayers. Prayers for a full recovery with that. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of because we got heart issues in our family, and I'm so scared to go to the doctors and them telling me you got some heart problems. It's scary. I need to use tears. Actually, I purposely make myself yawn to produce tears. So I looked it up, but of course, don't ever use Google as your doctor. I believe I have what's called, um, oh my goodness, $2 super chat. Thank you. Nope, it's not a real baby. This is a hyper realistic vinyl art doll, and I'm doing the hair painting. We've got the back, and the sides mostly done, and we're working on the front part of it right here, the fine baby hairline here. Thank you again for the super chat. Awesome. Hit like on that for Bill. Is it Bill Ray? Hopefully I said your name right. Thank you. Thank you. Big hearts. Let me give you big hearts. Big hearts for the super chat. Thank you. Love you. Thank you. He has slight atrial fibrillation, but not serious. Cost a fortune. Oh, I believe it. See, that's another reason. I'm afraid of doctors. I'm afraid of bills. You should see the bill for Mark's cancer treatment. But speaking of Mark, thank you everybody for your prayers for my husband, Mark. If you're new to my channel, my husband was battling well, now they called it stage 2, which is great. That's good news. Stage 2 colon cancer. He had full radiation, 5 radiation treatments. He had 8 rounds of chemotherapy, and he had 2 surgeries. And then he recently, and they're now watching him for 5 years. They declared him cancer free. Praise the Lord. They're watching him for 5 years now, and the last scan that he had before the one he just had showed that he had a 7 millimeter something on the section where they joined the new colon and the old colon together, the section where they did surgery. And so they said it's nothing concerning yet, but if it got any bigger, then they would be concerned about it. But he just recently went for this CAT scan to check on that, and it went down to 5 point something. So praise God, it's getting smaller. It was a lymph node that was like enlarged, and they keep an eye on that. Hello, hello. So thank you everybody for keeping him in your thoughts and prayers. How's everybody doing? Where's everybody watching from? What time is it where you're at? Right now it's 11:27. I hope you guys are having a great Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday to you. Hey, Jen. You're up early. Oh my goodness, you're up real early, lady. What are you doing up so early? You can see what I'm doing. How's your mom doing? How's the family doing? Just in case you want to see where I'm getting my paint. I wish this could show everything, but there's my paint right there in my little palette. Just in case you want to see where I'm getting my paint from. You guys are sitting on a thing of paint. So I have to be very careful. I have to really fix up my camera to where I can do overhead videos. It's 3:30 a.m. here in I can't pronounce it. Marsh, Australia. 3:30. Hearts to you. Wow, you're up in the middle of the night. Can't sleep? Yeah, when you can't sleep, I like watching live streams. Sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing, because then you get really enveloped in whatever you're watching. I watch a lot of live streams on TikTok too. A lot of talented people. I love watching artists, all kinds of artists do all kinds of artwork. Hey, thank you for the winky faces. Cute little winky faces there. We're working on the fine details. Now, normally I paint faster than this, but because I'm talking to you guys and I got a camera right in my eyeball, I'm being very extra cautious in how I'm doing this. Air dry is not as, oh, by the way, I paint with air dry paints, professional grade acrylic air dry paints. That's what these are. And they're not as forgiving as Genesis heat set paints or heat set paints. So that's why to be very, very cautious on how you paint with these paints. Right, I don't sleep well these days. Oh, I am so sorry to hear about that. I'm very sorry to hear about that. Oh, insomnia sucks. It really does. I pray that you can get some sleep. I have to go to an eye doctor because I was explaining about my eye condition. I have what I believe, and I'm not a doctor, of course. I am going to go to a doctor to get the official diagnosis, but I was looking up my symptoms, and I have believe what it's called eroded corneas. It sounds worse than what it is, according to this video that I watched. It's where you wake up and your eyelids are stuck to your eyeballs. It's really, oh, and it's painful. It's where your eyes are stuck shut. And I wake up with my eyes stuck shut every day. And it's getting painful and it's causing headaches. And so the surgery that they do for that, this is what I'm like scared of. They literally, it's like scratches, tiny scratches on your eyes, and it happens in menopausal women. They don't know why. So it's almost the same thing as if you were to actually scratch your eye, your cornea. Like if you scratched your eye with like a branch or something, or, scratch your eyeball. For whatever reason, in menopausal women, it just happens naturally where it gets scratched up, and maybe it's a lack of whatever it is that keeps your eyes not scratch smooth. I don't know. So they go in, and the surgery is where they have to sand down your eyeball. It sounds pretty nasty. Here I am painting, and people are creeped out enough about painting a doll head, and I'm talking about eyeballs being sanded down with a sander. They literally do that. This eye doctor was explaining. That's what it sounds like I have. I'm not a doctor, so I'm not diagnosed. I have to go get the official diagnosis. Listening to Suno music, chatting with a friend. That's what I'm listening to. I'm listening to my Suno music. Oh, I gotta listen to your playlist yet. You sent it to me. I gotta make sure I listen to your playlist. Did you know that like if you just don't put in whatever genre, whatever music that you want, so I put in happy birthday for my son, it automatically goes to country music? I'm sorry to hear that your eyes are so bothersome. I will say a prayer for you. Thank you. Yes, please. Thank you. I think I have what's called eroded corneas, and enjoy being young while, because then you start getting like eye problems, and I can see fine, thank goodness. I think I might be developing, what is it called in old people? In us old people, where it's cloudy in the eyes, because I have like a big brown spot in my eyes. I have to get it taken care of, then I want to go blind. Thank you, prayers for you guys. Thank you. Hello again. SSM Wolf. Hello. Cataracts. That's it. I may be developing cataracts because when I read things, especially on the phone, like there's like a fuzz that goes over my eye, and then I have to like look up for a second to get it to move out of my line of vision. So I may be developing cataracts. Fun, fun. But they can correct that, of course. Cataract surgery. Oh, thank you. Well, that's part of the aging process, and that's what hurts on me, and that's what causes my headaches. And then the oven don't help it any, and so I decided I'm going to make a nice little spot outdoors when the weather gets warmer. So we are now heading we're into March now. Happy March to everybody. If you have a birthday today or this month, happy birthday to all the March babies out there. And Bubby is back in here, and hang on, I gotta go get my cat. He's gonna climb into the crib with the doll. No, no. I gotta keep you out. I gotta keep you out. I feel bad kicking him out. But I got a doll that is in the mid phases of varnishing in that bassinet, and he thinks he can just sleep in all the bassinets I have here. I make him a special cat bed. And what does he want to sleep in? He wants to sleep in my little hospital beds that are for the dolls. I'm like, no, you can't do that. I would love for you to be able to sleep there, but my dolls that are in working progress are in that crib. Oh my gosh, that song is annoying. Yeah, that I do have. I do have floaters, but I have something bigger than that in my eye. I have the regular floaters, but I also have like a patch of a brown spot. It's like a dot. And I don't think it's anything serious. I gotta go get it looked at. But it's probably like, it looks almost like a bunch of floaters bunched together into one spot, and it's in my line of vision sometimes. But I am very thankful for my very nearsightedness and that I can see everything precisionally well. So I gotta get it looked at so I can keep my eyesight. See the progress. A little tiny little hairline there. We got to do that there. Oh, the cat's back at it again. No, no, no. Ouch. Sorry. Oh, okay. Sorry to kick him out. Such is why we moved into this room, because he likes to get into all my dolly stuff. Let's see. My birthday was Saturday. Well, happy birthday to you, SS Wolf. Let's see. Oh my God, I have one. You have a reborn, or you have cataracts? We're talking about two. A beautiful artist. Making faces hard is hard work. When you can draw faces, you're definitely a spectacular artist. Thank you. Yes, that's what I used to do before I made Reborn dolls. I used to draw people. I used to sketch. Like, I was a sketch artist, and I used to draw people. And that's what I used to do. I didn't do it for a living or anything. I just did it for fun. I never, like, I used to do it for gifts. And I used to draw like famous people or people and then do it for like a gift, like portrait drawings, sketching. So that's what I used to do. Um, and then technically, I was like a reborn artist before I even knew about reborn artists because I made a puppet baby when I was 10 years old, and my aunt loved it so much that she had me bring it into the daycare center that she was working at for the kids. Hi, Patty. How are you doing? Good to see you. Good afternoon to you, or good morning. It's almost afternoon. What time is it now? It's almost quarter to 12 here, so. And then when we're done painting, I will show you my second successful African American baby. It's on my thumbnail. She is beautiful. She's got a little bit of flaws, but that's what makes them beautiful when you have a little bit of flaws in the paint, in the varnishing or the painting. But she came out rather well. I mean, look at my skin. I've got flaws all over the place. Look at all those spots on my skin and getting age spots. I love your videos. Thank you, Callie. Thank you for loving my videos. And my birthday is the 29th. Well, happy early birthday to you. It was or it is. My birthday is the 29th. Okay, well, happy early birthday to you. And happy birthday to all the March babies out there. March is the month where there's a lot of birthdays. Can you please send me a silicone baby? Hold up. When if you could call me cry if you do. Silicone dolls are about $5,000. If you have like $3,000 to $5,000, maybe I can send you a silicone baby. I don't have one, by the way. I do have one, but mine, my other one is not for sale. But I can help locate one for you for about 3 to 5 grand if you have that. You could go to reborns.com and they have silicone dolls there too. Just put in the price that you want to pay for one. I don't think that's something I can ever give away, even if I was a silicone artist, because silicone dolls are so expensive to make in the kit themselves. The silicone doll kit itself is like $700 to $800. So as much as one of my reborn dolls. My fur baby stole a lovey from my babies that fell onto the floor. He was so happy and excited he couldn't take it from him. Exactly. That's what happened to Bubby. My heart could not bear to take him out of the bassinet here. This hospital bassinet that I have here. My heart couldn't. I don't know why he likes sleeping in this one. Oops, I made a mistake. Although I donated one of my hospital bassinets to him to have to sleep in, and then it's funny because once he knows I gave him something and gave in and gave him something, then he's not interested anymore. Isn't that funny? But the things he cannot have, he wants. So that's how that goes. It's reverse psychology, even with animals. So he knows. It's kind of like having a toddler. They know if they can't have something, it's more fun to try to get. You too. I liked and subscribed. Thank you, Callie, for liking and subscribing. Hearts to you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Great to hear your voice. Thank you. I'm glad you like my voice. I think I got an old voice. Some people have told me that. Somebody that's in Australia said they love listening to me and it's relaxing. I'm like, I'm very honored. Thank you for that. Glad I can be relaxing for somebody else because I know how that is. I like listening to people talk too. When I am going to sleep, I'll just put a video on where somebody is talking, especially Bob Ross. Call it the Bob Ross effect. And it makes me fall asleep. It's kind of like, feels like you got company. I'm just concentrating on this spot here. You should be a fine artist. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've been doing this for 21 years. I've been painting reborns. I've been in the hobby for 22 years. And I've been painting them since 2004. So I discovered it in 2003. I had 2 kids at the time. Here comes Mark. Now we're going to get our tea.
Yeah.
I'm in here. Come on in.
Another CD long box completed. Look.
I had to. I'm on live stream just in case. Don't. Oh. The camera's facing this way, so you're safe. Let me see. You're safe. Yeah, the camera's. It's not facing that way. Oh, nice. Let me show my audience. Can I show my audience?
Sure.
Mark just brought this up so I can see this. Look at that. When did you get this?
That was that package you said you found out when it was. Remember, it was laying in the snow.
Uh-huh. Oh, nice.
I think.
So that's a long box.
That's a long box. That's
Yeah,
Kick.
that's pretty cool.
That was part of an estate sale.
Oh, that's nice.
I had the
Cool.
CD.
I got my finger over his face. There you go. Check it out. Who remembers In Excess?
That was a big album.
That is pretty cool.
Put the CD. I got the CD at the exchange, and it matched the
Ooh,
barcode.
look
The
at-
CD has to match the barcode.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
These long boxes are hard to get.
Oh, Astral says, hey, Marky.
Hey.
You remember Jen?
Yeah.
From Rose Doll Show. We met her mom and dad, and yeah, we met her family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Okay. That is cool. I like that. Like it, like it. Somebody was talking about tea. They were going to get tea, and that made me want some. So if you
Sure.
are you able to give me some tea?
Yep.
I need something to pour this out in. I gotta get some fresh water.
Step
Hang on a
inside.
second. I gotta get some fresh water. Is he okay? Yeah, Mark's okay. It's just that he's not decent right now. But the camera's facing this way, so that's okay. Mark, if you would have walked in and that camera was not, it was facing that way, you would have been like mooning the world.
Cool.
Can I have some iced tea with lots of ice?
Sure.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
So we have left.
Thank you. And a straw too.
Yep.
Thank you. He's so kind. See, one of you guys made me want iced tea. The person that went to go get iced tea. Or tea. It sounds good right now. Yeah, Mark is fine. He's doing fine. It's just that he's not decent right now. He's not dressed. But good thing the camera's facing this way. It's nice to be able to be in your own home and be as dressed as you want or undressed as you want. Hi, dear Jen and Mark. You are doing great job, dear. Thank you, Cynthia. How are you doing? Long time no see. How's it going? How's it going? I gotta change out my water. I didn't bring a diaper or anything in here. Is he going to see Michael Jackson movie? When does that come out? Is that new? Jen? I'll ask him as soon as he comes back. He'll chat with us for a few minutes when he comes back. He's getting me iced tea right now. He's coming back. I hear him going up the stairs. I'll ask him in just a second. We saw the Queen movie when it came out. I remember when we went to go see it in the theaters. Oh, please explain what you're doing. Hi, I'm Jen. I'm a reborn artist. I'm painting a hyper-realistic art doll. This is a cuddle head. So it's just the head that I am making. And that way the person that buys this will need to get a cuddle body for this doll. Meaning a cuddle baby is a baby that is just the vinyl head and the body is all cloth, like. So they got some really cool cuddle bodies that they've come out with lately that feel really realistic and really cuddly. So they're really advancing in that. So I just wanted to get in some practice with hair painting because that's something I struggle with. Even though I've been doing it for years and years and years and years, it's something I struggle with mentally when I start to do it because I'm like, oh my gosh. But I just want to get my practice in and I want to make a little bit of money and sell this so we can put it towards our flight. I'm going to be booking flights later today or tomorrow, probably sometime tomorrow. I got to book our flight yet. Haven't done that. I got to book our hotel and everything for the Kansas doll show. I'm running a little late on that. But his hairline is looking pretty cool. This is his delicate hairline. We started the eyebrows. What the heck is a cuddle baby? So a cuddle baby is a vinyl head like this. And the body is made out of cloth. It's just the cloth body with the arms and legs. Everything is cloth. So it's kind of like, and it's weighted with glass beads. It's weighted with polyfill. And then the head is the only part that's vinyl. It's not a full-on like Reborn like this one. Like this doll here. Show you. This one here is a full vinyl doll. But it does have a cloth body. So that's a vinyl doll that I'm working on. And then I'm going to practice more ethnic painting on this one here. And then these right here, I'll make a YouTube short on this, but I organized all the show dolls. These are all Kansas doll show dolls. These and this one here. Look at my ethnic baby in the bassinet. She's so cute. Isn't she the cutest in the hospital bassinet? From a distance, she looks so realistic. She's my second successful African-American baby. I'm so excited. I'm so glad I can paint different ethnic babies, like different races. Oh, thank you. I found you live and I was so happy. Love your videos. Thank you. You're lucky I put the camera down just in time. I was just showing everybody around. Thank you. Somebody had a question for you, Mark. I think Jen did. Hang on, let me look. Oh, Jen wanted to know, Astro Jen. She wanted to know if you saw the Michael Jackson movie.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Is it, Jen, is it a latest movie coming out? She says, let me
The
read.
old one with the guy from Welcome Back, Kotter.
No, let me see what she said. Hang on.
Okay.
Mike's nephew is going to play him. Wait. Oh, okay. It sounds like it's a new movie.
Oh.
Wow, you have big talent. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let me go back to Jen's comment.
Okay.
Jen says, is he going to see the Michael Jackson movie?
If he gets reviews, I suppose.
Do you know of a new movie? I didn't know there was another Michael Jackson movie coming out. Yeah. Mark says that's like new to him.
I remember the old one from like the early 90s.
Yeah. Yeah, we saw the old one. That was a good movie though. That really, I don't know how true it really is.
As good as it's going to get.
Yeah. Thank you for my tea. Cheers, everybody. He brought me my tea. Yay, iced tea. It's iced tea time. Let me read some of your comments here. You want one? Yeah, you have to save up money. I'm reporting your creepy stream. Why is it creepy? It's art. It's art. Look how realistic. That's because it's so realistic. Look at that. These are dolls. It's just dolls. That would be like painting a Barbie head. Would that... My goodness. I always watch your reels and recordings and leave comments. I really enjoy them. Thank you. Thank you, Cynthia. I appreciate you. Where can you get one? This one will be for sale. So this one I'm selling as a cuddle head. And you'll have to get a cuddle body for it. Or reborns.com. You could go to reborns.com and you can purchase just put in the price range that you are looking to purchase a reborn doll. And yeah, it'll bring up a list of dolls within your price range. Thank you. Appreciate that. It's crazy impressive, the realism. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So normally, like I said, I paint much faster than this, but I'm just painting around the camera being in my eye. I should try the Meta. Was it the Meta glasses? I wonder if you could do live streaming from them. Jen, you would know, your Miss Technology over there. Can you do live streaming from the Meta glasses? I can, yes, but you're responsible for all the fees for the shipping, and I do not ship as a gift because a lot of people ask me to ship for a gift. So you're responsible for all the shipping. If it's out of the country, I'm not responsible for any lost packages or anything out of this country. But yes, I can. And cuddle babies are fairly easy to assemble. And this is an affordable way to get a reborn. From scale 1 to 10, how hard is it to do hair? It's not hard once you get in the groove. It's the mental block that I get sometimes. It's hard to explain. It's not hard once you get the groove going. Like right now, I'm not really liking these sideburns, but I just try to work with it. You'll learn quickly how to work with. Actually, I didn't want it to do that. Hang on, I have to erase that. Hello, hello. It's a lot of practice. It's a lot of practice. Lots of practice. And see, I made a boo-boo here, and I want to erase that. Acrylic paint is not very forgiving. You have to be very gentle when erasing. This dries very fast. I don't have any additives like retarder in it. Retardant to slow dry because I like my paints. I'm so used to acrylic air dry paints that it works for me that it dries really fast. I want it to come down this way. I'll work on that off camera because it's hard to paint a hairline. But I did it on this side to come up with a painted hairline on that side. Because I can't just go in like Genesis heat set or any heat set paint. You can just go in and just erase that, no problem. Get some thinner and just erase that right off. Acrylics, not so much. And especially the way that I don't have any additives to my paint, so it dries instantly. So it works to my advantage, but if you make a mistake, it doesn't work to your advantage. So it's very, you got to be pretty skillful to paint with air dry paints because, like I said, it's not very forgiving like the heat set paints. Can I make you one? This one could be yours if you have the money. Right now, I'm not taking any customs because I'm working on show dolls. I may take customs in the fall after the show. So we'll work on the hair. We'll work on this hairline because I'm going to work on this off camera where I can see it a little better. But it does test your skill of painting while you got a camera in your eyeball. Yes, I am practicing. I'm making all ethnics. This is my second ever ethnic baby. Let me show you. Over there. I don't know if you can see her over there in the bassinet. I'll show you once we get closer to the end of the live stream. I will go take a walk over there and take a look at this baby, but she came out really nice. And I just got to do some thick medium on her hair. And then we've got that custom head there. All we need to do on that head over there is do the thick medium as well. And then it needs two more times of being baked. So if the weather gets nicer, we'll stick the oven outside and do that. If not, then I'll have to set aside a day to do baking process. It's a process now because I get headaches from it now. But if you mess up, yeah, I was just saying that if you mess up, it's not forgiving. So, I guess in a way, if you're beginning, then start with Genesis heat set paints. Air dry, especially the way I paint with air dry, is not forgiving. So if you mess up, you have to keep very close watch. You have seconds to erase that. If you do not erase that right away or try to correct it, it is on your vinyl. It is there. So like this right here, this is like a mistake I made. When I want the hair to actually go this way, here, let's see if we can do it. I want it to come this way. I made a line. I made a mistake by going this way. That's not what I wanted. So, but you can work with it even though you got a line that's going a way you don't want it to go. So we want to go this way. There we go. This swoop in and back. That's how I want it. Kind of like that. So it's all trial and error, it's all practice, and you're going to make lots and lots of mistakes. So that's the one thing, you're going to make lots of mistakes. And don't be afraid to make those mistakes. That's how you learn. Oh, Bubby has got the zoomies. So expect to make those mistakes, embrace them, learn from them, because then you'll learn what works and what doesn't work for you. Every artist is individual. You will not paint exactly like I do. You can paint similar, but every artist, that's what's the wonderful about this art form or any art form, is that no two artists are alike. Even Bob Ross, even people who paint the Bob Ross type paintings, no two painters are alike. And that's the wonderful thing about art, is that you have their personal signature on each art piece. So this is an art piece here. Reborn dolls are an art piece. So that's why they are expensive. Same with silicones. Silicones are an art piece. And man, I wish I was at the West Coast Doll Show. Those dolls, I'm so glad a lot of people took a lot of video and did a lot of live streams. And I so appreciate everybody who has. Oh my goodness. The dolls there were beautiful. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Thank you. 101 likes already. Oh my gosh, already. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Thank you. So, my cat, I am so sorry. He's making noise on the other side of the door because he's being a toddler over there. So, yeah, that's the beautiful thing. And that's why I love owning other artists' work. I love owning my work, but at the same time, I love owning other artists' work. And that's what I look so forward to. Going to the Kansas Doll Show, because I get the majority of my reborns there now. And the cool thing about being your own artist is that you get to make the baby of your dreams and your vision. And I've done that several times. Like, my vision goes into what I want in a baby. And you get to put that down on vinyl and make what you envision. Sometimes a doll just basically paints itself in a way of, sometimes the painting doesn't turn out exactly how you envisioned it. Hello, 154 people. Good to have you. If you're just scrolling in, I am Jen Lynn of Creative Newborns. I'm painting a hyper-realistic vinyl art doll. This is a cuddle head. This one will be available for sale. This one will be a no-bake baby. And meaning by no-bake baby, it'll be completely air dry. So this will be sealed with air dry sealer. And it will have soft touch. I got my mix. I made a nice little mix called Soft Touch with Matte. It will have soft touch with matte. And then we'll have regular soft touch on the hair. The soft touch feels really nice. So we got a ways to go on this hair painting. It's got to be filled in and everything. But it takes a while. It takes me a while to hair paint. Art takes time. The common question I always get is, how many babies do you make in a day? And I always say, oh my goodness, I wish. Oh, how I wish I can make several of these in a day. I would be rich. These take time to make. But once I'm off camera, I'll be able to paint a little quicker. Wow, the baby doll head looks so real. Thank you. Thank you, Arlen. Thank you. I love the whole body. It looks odd when you see a part of the body. I know it does creep out people. I am sorry if you're creeped. If anybody's creeped out, this is how we paint dolls. I promise, it's nothing gory. It's just vinyl, as you can see. Inside the head is just all vinyl. It's just all vinyl in there. But you can see the vinyl color here and the paint color, how far it's come. And that takes layers upon layers and layers and layers of paint. It's not like something you can just paint on in a few minutes and there you go. It takes time to, even takes a couple layers to paint the creasing too. So the creasing, I went over the creasing several times too, just to make sure that I got it. Some of this modeling is hand done. It's hand modeled with a precision, what is it, makeup applicator. I use makeup applicators for the precision modeling. You can see here, and it's done by hand, especially around the eyes, to give it the appearance of giving it the indications of capillaries on the eyelids, and then the shaded lips. Good job, Jen. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Skill, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it takes some skill, precision. It takes lots of practice. This is something that you will, unless you're just a natural artist that can just naturally do it. This is something that this took me many, many years, and you're always learning. So you never stop learning. A lot of people think you learn how to make these dolls and that's it. You're learning. You stop learning. You always, always, always learn. Don't be afraid to learn something new. I was scared for many, many years to paint ethnic babies, African American babies, because like, how do I do that? That seems so hard to do. And it is a little bit difficult in air dry, it is. But now I feel brave and I want to do it, and I am doing it. So if there's something you really, really want to do, you can do it. It just takes lots of practice, takes lots of researching. So I'm still researching what the best medium I can use for ethnic painting. So far, it's the airbrush medium. It acts just like Genesis paints, the way it makes the paint flow. Because when you're painting ethnic skin tones, particularly like darker skinned African American babies, with layers and layers and layers of the paint, you need the paint to go on like really like flowy. You really want it to go on like when I'm doing Caucasian babies, it's okay to do it like completely with just water because Caucasian babies, especially with the mottling, have like more of a not to say that African American babies don't have that ruddy, that skin tone that looks a little bit rough, but I like the very smooth, buttery, smooth looking African American skin tone that just looks so smooth. I love it. Wow, I had a doll too. I lost my doll. You're very good at designing your doll. Thank you. Hi everyone. Wow, it is amazing. How long have you been doing this? I have been painting dolls for 21 years now. So even though I've been doing this 21 years, you're always learning. So always learning something new. Like I said, I've been painting dolls for 21 years. I've been in the hobby for 22 years now, and I'm just now learning how to paint ethnic babies. I'll show you her in a minute. She's a little bit she's a little bit her varnishing came out a little bit patchy, but we'll fix that up. So we can fix her up, and she may be sold at the Kansas Doll Show because I would love to have an African American baby on my table with a blonde baby, like different types of paintings. I want to paint one of my dolls red hair, redhead. A lot of people are asking for red babies that have red hair, and that's another thing I haven't done. I haven't done red hair babies. I've only rooted a couple of redhead babies before, but I have never hair painted a redhead baby. So that's something that I am going to experiment with the colors and what colors makes a good, beautiful, rich redhead color. I hope you can talk to this young artist so she or he does not use art as a pencil sharpener. Reminds me of Chucky. I get that every live stream. Chucky. What if the dark color is dirt? Well, sometimes it can look that way. When I've painted tried to paint ethnics before, it just looked like it was dirt. It can look like they're dirt, but then you discover what colors to use and how to like. Now, this one here, she's not perfect. She's not where I would like her to be. I have a vision of how I would like her to look, but I'll show you her. She don't look exactly, but she's close. She's close enough. She's getting there. Now the leg I did for the test leg, I painted in African American skin tones for the IRSP heat set matte varnish that I have tried out. I painted a test leg and I painted it in African Americans. It turned out perfect. I'm so proud of that leg. I'm so proud of that leg. It turned out so nice. I love baby dolls. You are correct. Yes, I do. I do love baby dolls. Yep, I do. Mm-mm-mm. What time do we have? 12:17. So it takes a lot of time. Some people are just natural artists and they just naturally do it, like Rebecca Lauder. Oh my gosh. She started painting ethnics and she just painted them so perfectly. Some people can just do it. I think she did other types of paintings, so she naturally was able to paint dolls. There used to be a time where I wasn't good. I wasn't good at doing these dolls, but over time you keep practicing, 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 and you will get there. I promise you that. I can promise you that you will get to be a good skilled artist. Doesn't matter what kind of art. Could be reborn dolls, it could be sketching, painting, any type of art. You'll get there. You'll get to where you want to be, but it takes time and a lot of practice, a lot of patience. Let yourself make the mistakes. Give yourself time. Don't rush your artwork. So now he's got like both sides here. That looks amazing. I wish I can paint. Thank you. Thank you, Tracy. Wow. Thank you. I appreciate that. 118 likes already. Thank you so much. And then we'll go visit the doll room. How about that? We'll go visit because this area, I would put a doll here, but like I've got so many things going on my painting table. My painting table is not big enough. So normally we would have a baby up here to kind of show you what one of the reborns looks like. But I have too many dolls happening right now on my table, so we'll take you to the doll room and we'll show you some reborns. We'll do that in just a little bit here. I'm almost done for today, but I'll take you on a baby tour, a mini baby tour. It's always a good way to end a live stream when you see all the babies. Thank you. What am I doing? I am painting a hyper-realistic vinyl art doll. It's a cuddle head. It looks great. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I am taking Marita Winter's sculpting class. I can't wait. It could be something new. It could be something new that I may be venturing into. I may end up loving it. I hope so. I hope it's something. I'd love to start sculpting my own dolls, and then I can sculpt them exactly how I want them. Wouldn't that be fun? 90% of the reborns, fun fact, in my collection that I've made for myself, 90% of them are all dolls with different limbs from a different sculpt. Reason being because I'm very picky on how the limbs look with the head. A lot of sculptors, I'm not picking them on them. They're beautiful sculpts, but a lot of times the limbs are way too big, or the flanges, they're off, like the way they sculpted them. They look odd. I'm just that picky. It doesn't mean that it's bad or anything like that. It's just I'm very picky myself. So I want to sculpt my own doll kit that would be exactly how I want it. And even if I do sculpt, you know, maybe my sculptures may not be what somebody may like, you know. Looks real. No, we can't call the cop. They'll be laughing like, oh, wow, that's great, Jen. How are you doing? Local police. You don't want to call cops on art. No, you don't want to do that. It's vinyl. I promise you, it's vinyl. See, look inside. Nothing inside, nothing gory inside these dolls. Thank you. Don't call the cops. She's an artist. Thank you. Yes, I am an artist. Don't call the cop on the artist. You don't want to do that. But you know what? They may like it. Thank you. Right, the hair looks realistic. Yeah, it does. It takes a while to learn. It maybe some people learn faster than others, but I love hair painting. I love the challenge of making painted hair look like it's rooted. So it's looking more and more realistic. We're bringing the hairline forward. We're framing the face. That's what makes it have a character, is when you bring the hair forward and frame the face with it. Just like if a person put on a wig, like, you know, I watch a lot of those TikTok videos where women are putting on different wigs to try on for customers. You know, when you sell, boy, realistic wigs have gotten really realistic, but they can change looks in an instant. And it's just how it frames the face. So that's how I look at it when painting hair on a doll, or even rooting, when you're rooting a doll. It's how the hair frames the face. Uh, right, the hair looks so realistic and that's and it's paint crazy. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Greetings from Cartagena, Colombia. Welcome, welcome all the way from Colombia. They look real like babies. How cute. Sincerely, Ketty Marigo Rodriguez. Thank you, Ketty. Hopefully I said your name right. Thank you, thank you. How do they make the faces look so similar? How do they make them similar? This here is a real, this is a Reborn. So this is a 3D painting, a 3D scan of a real baby. This is Thomas. And so they scan a real baby and then they make, then they 3D print it out. And then, they make, and then they, I think a sculptor comes in and they fine tune anything that didn't print correctly or whatever. And they just kind of go in and sculpt it in or whatever. And then it goes to like a wax mold or some sort of pre-mold, and then they go off to the factory and they get make the kits there. I'm pretty sure 90% of Reborn doll kits are now made in China. So that's where they send them off to. The factory's there. The factory's name is Joy Dolls. Fun fact for you. Let's see if this says Joy Dolls. Yep, there it is, Joy Dolls, right there. So that's the factory name there. And then that's the number of the kit. Fun fact, if you have, say you are washing a bunch of kits at once, and you lose track of which limbs, like if they're similar in size, if you lose track of which is what, always look at this number right here. And it'll match, each limb will have the same number. So that way, if you lose track of which limbs go to which head, just look for this number right here. So this one is like Reborn Thomas. And 2014. Wow, this one came out in 14. Bountiful Baby. Bountiful Babies are wonderful starter kits. So if you're starting off in the Reborn world, vinyl art dolls, even silicone dolls, they have wonderful sales at Bountiful Baby. You can get your first ever silicone kit or Reborn or vinyl kit. And they even sell them in a kit, meaning they do sell them with paints. I'm not sure if they do that with silicone. I think they do. I haven't looked into silicone. I may try it one day, but I don't think so. I like I just love the look and feel of vinyl over silicone. That's just my personal preference. I know a lot of people like silicone dolls. Silicones are way more delicate than vinyl. Vinyl is more durable, in my opinion, and you can get more and more layers out of the paint, and you can just keep going. When you're painting silicone, you're painting on more silicone. You're putting more silicone onto a silicone. So all that is just silicone with pigment in it. Hello, hello, Hannah. Hello to Gracie. Love your videos. Thank you. You're back. Welcome back. What kind of paints do you use to so I use golden paints, raw umber and black. This is raw umber and black, golden. And then the next mix I'm making, I need to make a new mix of the lighter color, and that'll be raw umber and burnt umber for a lighter brown. And that is going to be, so this, I love how this looks. So thank you to Terry who suggested I leave it like this. I agree that it's good to have it, you know, spaced apart like this. So I will probably fine tune this, and then I'll do what's called a I don't know what to call it, but like I paint over this to fill it in a little bit more, and I'm going to be doing it with a lighter color to kind of bring this out even more. It's like shading. That's what it is, shading it in. So I'll be shading this in here. I got to work more up on the top here, so I want to bring this a little more this way, a little bit darker here. So that's what make hair painting look so realistic, is that when you add more layers, particularly to a spot that you want it to look more thicker, like this spot here, you just add more paint. Just add more paint to it. Just paint on another layer onto this. I started using comb brushes again, guys. You can get these on Amazon. Check them out. Here's the comb brush that made that like that. These are called comb brushes, and then you paint them on the side like that, and it gives the effect of the hair just like this. So I was painting with a regular, what is this called? I don't know what it's called, but one of these, and they work, both work as well, but the comb brush works a little bit more realistically. So alrighty, so now we're at the part of the live stream where I'll go ahead and take you to the doll room. We are done painting live for today, but we'll take you to the doll room and show you some reborns, because I know that's everybody's favorite part of the day is seeing the reborns. So I will put him here. Actually, I'll put him back over here. He's looking cuter. He's definitely looking so much cuter. And that's another way of sharpening my skills, is to paint in front of the camera. So I'm going to take off my gloves. We're going to go head over and see reborns, because I know a lot of you like to see them. And then I'll let you go for the day. Okay. We're going to take you off the stand. We may run into Bubby at some time. Okay, we'll start off with this little one here. She is my second successful ethnic baby. And she has her varnishing mostly done. She just needs thick medium. And I do think I'm just going to sell her at the Kansas Doll Show. She would look cute on the table. But her hair painting turned out really nice. So we just need to add some thick medium here to give it more of a textured look to it. Makes it look very realistic. So this is what I'm working on. And so I'll be fixing up the shiny patches, because the medium, the airbrush medium, makes it so sticky and shiny. I'm telling you. And that everything sticks to it. So, but she turned out okay. I'd say she turned out okay, and she'll make a great baby. Thank you. What's up? What's up? What's up? And so far we have our Junie. Same thing. She needs a thick medium. She's turned out pretty good. This one will be for sale. The rest of her arms and legs need to be done. So while she was cooking in the oven, the oven basically, the dome on the old dome broke, so we had to replace. I didn't know you can get it replaced, but apparently you can. So we got a replacement. I tried to get another oven, but it didn't work out. This is a custom. She's doing really well. She just needs some thick medium on her hair. You can tell it's flat. So it makes it so the hair is more three-dimensional and not so flat. But she is varnished. So she will go first, so we can get her eyelashes rooted and get her out the door. Get her out the door. Let's go to the baby room. Bubby may be waiting for us. And this is what it looks like with no lights. We've got no lights on. Let's turn the lights on so we can see the babies. We got one baby missing because we were borrowing her little bed there for a second here. So here are the babies. So we're ending the live stream with the babies. We have Victor here. Victor says, good afternoon, friends. And we have Alex. Good afternoon, friends. Baby Jesus. Good afternoon, friends. And we have Pouty Paul. He says, good afternoon, Chloe. Baby. By the way, so Rebecca Louder, what I was talking about earlier, this is her only ever fourth ever reborn she's ever made. Isn't that incredible? And she just naturally knew how to paint ethnic babies. And she's just like a natural born. Her and her husband, they're artists. Here is Miss Faith Ann, Portrait Faith. Thank you. Yep, I'm there. I'm telling you their names. This one's Chloe. This one's Portrait Faith of my daughter. She looks just like her. This one's Portrait Paul of my son. Looks just like him. This little Paul here. And this is Famous Faye. We do have Tiffany Bean over there. She's in the bassinet because we borrowed her little bed for a minute. So she's a missing baby. Tiffany Bean. This is Famous Faye. So this is my Famous Faye. She is my logo baby. And this one here is our Haley. So I didn't say that who made them. Okay, so let me just start over again. So Victor here, I did not make him. That's the artist is Jody Slater. Unknown artist because I didn't look it up yet for Alex. This one I made back in 2006. This one is a very vintage reborn baby. This one's vintage as well, 06 as well, or 07. For Pouty Paul, like I said, Rebecca Louder. I reborned this one. I made this one. I made this one here. Colette Bivens made this one. This is Haley. This is a Laura Lee Eagle sculpt. This is my first ever successful African American baby. This is Isaiah. I reborned him. This one is a Stephanie baby, and I rooted her. So this is my Lauren. This is Miss Delilah, and she is a baby by Mimi from Mama Pat's Nursery. It is a Mama Pat's Nursery baby. She was gifted to me. Here we have Hope. Isn't she adorable? Oh my goodness. Well sold out kit. This one came out in 2012. This is Sorsha by Bonnie Brown. Reborn by Colette Bivens. I reborned this one. This one's Brooklyn. This one is Portrait Stephanie, who's borrowing a pacifier from Miss Gracie May here. Look at that. Let me turn on these lights. It's not the same when you turn on all the lights. All right, let's turn on all the lights. There we go. So we have our Stephanie, and then I reborned her, rooted her. So I reborned this one. I reborned this one. This one is by Picket Fence Nursery, and I'm pretty sure she'll be at Kansas, and I'm dying to know what varnish this is. I am so dying to know. I want to know what it is because it is the best alternative to Genesis because it's soft and it has that soft and rough feel at the same time. This one has more of a porcelain feel to it, but this has like a soft and rough. I can't describe it, but I love it. So that is our Gracie May. And those are the babies. One's missing, Tiffany Bean. She's here. She's just laying in here. This is Tiffany Bean. This is Rosie by Laura Lee Eagles. And this one was reborn by Angie Jones of Little Dumplings Nursery. And then we got, of course, all of our babies up here. They say, good afternoon, everybody, from all the vintage creepy babies. All the creepy babies. So yeah, here they all are. Look at them. So those are the babies. And then let me show you the doll show babies. If you're going to Kansas Doll Show, here's our lineup. Let's see. Hello to Wasami. Wasami. Hello, hello. Hopefully I said your name right. Yella, let's go. Yella. Okay. So here's our lineup for the doll show. I know it looks pretty creepy, but these are all the dolls and their bodies. So in case you haven't ever seen a blank kit, these are blank Reborn doll kits. They come and blank. They're all completely blank like this. And then they have arms and legs, and then they have bodies. And then in the case of this little one, has a belly plate, which is over here. This is her belly plate. And so somebody asked about the gender. This one's non-gendered, so it doesn't have any parts, which I love. I don't care for belly plates that have the anatomically correct. I'm just not for that. I just like them plain like this. So we have the belly plate for that doll, and then this is the one we just were painting on. This one's going to have a double swirl. So yeah, these are the dolls. So we have Elena. I don't know who the sculptor is. I'll have to look that up. This one is Marita winner Sammy Joe. This is what our lineup is for Kansas Doll Show. Adelaide by Samantha Gregory. Gracie May Awake by Laura Lee Eagles. We have Sunny Delight. Look at this face by Marita Winters. Look at this face. How could you not love that smiley face? Isn't that adorable? You want one? Oh, we are doing a giveaway, by the way, high-end Reborn giveaway. Once we hit 100K subscribers, we'll do a giveaway. And the last one is Little Prim by Laura Lee Eagles. And so that is the lineup. And we have, I got to find out the name. I think this one's Denver something. Is it Denver Rose? I'm not sure. I'll have to look up the name of this one. This one's another Marita Winters. She is going to the Kansas Doll Show. She's not perfect because she's my second ever ethnic baby. But I think she'll still look cute on the table. And if she gets a mommy, she gets a mommy. If not, then I'm sure she will. I love her coloring and her light little feet. I love the color change between the feet and the soles of the feet and the rest of the skin tones. I love how that changes over to lighter skin tone from dark. I just love that look. I love that, especially the lips. I absolutely love it. I do have another one of her, so she'll probably sell, and then I can make me one. This is the same kit right here. So that's that baby right there. That's her in blank form. There is the same baby as this. Alrighty, guys, I am going to end with this little one here. She is so adorable. I keep wanting to call her Denver Rose. I think she is. I'm not sure. I'll have to find out from Marita Winters. Yes, they are available online. Right now, Junie will be available soon once we get the rest of her baked. This one is Junie. I'll show you here. She is another Marita Winters. This one, when she's done, this one will be available for sale. And then we have a cuddle head that we were just painting on today that will be available. And it will be a no bake baby, which means all air dry. So this one here will be available. It's a cuddle head, and you build the baby yourself. So we were painting on this one this afternoon or this morning, and it's not done yet, but it's going to be all air dry, no bake baby. So this one should be available soon. And then if I get this one done, this one should be available as well. I'm thinking this is going to end up to be an all air dry baby as well, a no bake baby. So this one's going to end up probably going to, most likely. I was going to experiment on the IRSP heat set varnish, but I'm running out of time, so I need to get this doll done, and the quicker way to do it is to do all air dry. So Reborn Jackson's turned out really, really cute. So that one will be available as well. Any of these dolls can be available for pre-purchase, which means you can purchase them right now and then I just finish them up. So this one is 675 for this one here. And if anybody like to pre-purchase, you may do so. This one will be available soon. So, alrighty guys, I'm going to end the live stream. I've got to get a little bit more painting done and get ready for bed. I am a third shifter, so yeah, my bedtime is during the day, unfortunately. So thank you again for joining me for today's live stream. Thank you. Thank you, Jacqueline. Thank you again for joining me for 1 hour and 35 minutes. You could have been doing anything else, but you decided to join me for today's live stream. For that, I thank you so much. Yep. Yep, you go do your thing. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, who's on a watch list? But anyways, alrighty. I love you guys. Thank you for joining me for a painting session. We'll be back maybe tomorrow. Who knows? If not, we'll do a live. We'll do a short, a stream short or something like that. I love you guys, and we'll see you again in the next live, the next short, or the next video. Happy reborning, guys. I love you.